Hello, 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 hello. I am coming to you live tonight, Monday night, with a brand new bundle. You may be seeing me on my personal page or my business page. That's where I'm live tonight, double timing. So fun. Every once in a while, I like to do this. I am going to get down to business. We had a crazy busy Monday, like ridiculous, crazy. I haven't stopped working. It's 8 p.m. my time. And that's life, right? Mondays just so happen to be the busy day. So Rockin' Around the Christmas Tree is coming at you live. Super cute, very easy, kind of beginnerish, but like I'll show you how easy it's gonna be. If you want to check out the bundle, you're going to just comment box, B-O-X, and let's kind of get down to business. All right, so here are the contents of the box. Hello, Margaret and Linda and Elizabeth. Woohoo! Hi, Terry from Little Rock, Arkansas. So today's box, as I like to call them, this is a little bundle of crafty DIY that you can grab from me tonight and put together at home. So what you're gonna get, you will get a surface, some fun wooden cutouts, this little fun stand. This is gonna it's gonna hold your project, so you can stand it up wherever you want, or you can, lean this however you want. So it's gonna come with the stand. We've got this awesome reusable, washable silk screen stencil that is called Rockin' Around the Christmas Tree. This is coming to you from Couture. We have 3 chalk paste single colors that we're gonna use tonight. We've got our shimmer gold, our meadow, and our white, bright white. You're gonna get the paste packets, but I'm gonna use out of my jars. And we're gonna kinda roll up our sleeves and get to work. If you are new, I see you. Patsy, welcome. Comment VIP. Just type VIP right in there. I'll send you a quick message with a welcome and also a link so you can join my free crafting group. You'll get more ideas, inspiration, and insider information. Okay, my friends. What we're gonna do to start with is prep our surfaces. So I'm gonna set this aside. I have a few different things that I'm gonna take care of. This, so you can choose to paint these pieces to be consistent. I will go ahead and do that. I'm gonna remove my ribbon over here for a second. And this is a shiplap. You can kind of see it's scored to look like shiplap. So we've got like our shiplap board, our Christmas tree to match our stencil transfer. We've got everything else. And I'm gonna give it all a nice whitewash. So in order to do that, you're gonna take your paste in your bundle. Yours is going to come with a color tray like this, okay? And what you wanna do is when you're opening your paste, you can scoop some out of here. You don't need to use the whole thing, and then you can roll it up and kind of tape it and save it for another project because you'll get more than enough. I'm gonna scoop out of here, and just to kind of show you how much I'm scooping, that was like a big scoop, and I'm just gonna add some water to it. I'm also going to give this a little spray with water. Now, let me grab my paintbrush. Okay, I've got my, I use the heck out of my stuff, so all my stuff is gonna look kind of cray-cray, but that's all right. Hi, Christy. Hi, Julie and Carol and Diane and Colleen. Hello, you guys. Thanks for joining. All right, so I'm gonna spray this, these three real quick, and I'm just using my brush to spread that water. Now, you can paint this with paint, any paint you want, any color, doesn't matter. I'm using our Chalkology paste as paint. It's not a paint, it's not acrylic paint, it is literally chalk, like from the school, but it's in a paste form, like a liquidy paste form, and I'm mixing it with just a little water because I want this whitewashed look. So as I do this, you're going to see it kind of have a whitewashed look. We use that water to kind of make it like, and you can do that with paint as well. You can take any paint that's a water-based paint, obviously not oil-based. Take any acrylic paint or water-based paint, craft paint, mix it with water, and do like a fun wash technique. You can actually do that with any color. I love doing it with a gray and a blue too, like those make really great. All right, so I've gone ahead and done that. I'm gonna do the same thing on my tree. We're just gonna go real fast. Our chalk paste washes clean with just water. You don't need soap, just water, and it doesn't matter if it's dry or wet. Honestly, does not matter how you're cleaning, just with water. We have our awesome board eraser, which I will bring into the picture in a second. All right, now it's time to do these. I'm gonna keep these with our theme. I have these fun little stands. I paint them black, brown, stain them. Like, you can do it to coordinate with your project, or just make some neutral ones and use them over and over and over with different things. I only need to paint the front of these pieces, but these two guys right here need to go front to back. We got to paint both sides. So I'm going to quickly dry. This is a drying tool. You could use a hair dryer on a low cool setting. You don't want a lot of heat, so you don't need heat. It's just blowing the air, honestly. I'm gonna set this aside because I know our chalk dries super fast. So unlike paint, you'll probably dry naturally in like 5 minutes, 5 to 8 minutes, depending on the season, because in the winter time or in the fall, winter, spring, when you have heat on in your home, it's going to be drier in the air, so it'll evaporate quicker. However, if it's summertime and it's humid, or you just have a humid home, it will take longer to dry naturally. So our little dry tool is awesome. Thanks, Elizabeth. Hi, Tommy. Hi, Debbie Hoover. And Mary, hello. All right, so once this is dry on this side, I'm gonna flip it over. And I have a little bit that needs to fix. I'm gonna go ahead and start doing the whitewash on the other side of that. I'll set this down for now. We'll get our, I need, where is it? Like, I'm addicted to using my detail tool as my holding finger because I don't really like, that looks good. I don't really like to get my fingers all icky. If you do, don't worry, it washes off totally. There are, especially the white. White comes clean real easily. If we have some of our darker colors that have a lot more pigment, it's a little, like those are a little more staining. Not on your hand, like it'll always wash off your skin. Unlike paint that will like stick for a long time, I don't have those issues with our chalk paste when we're doing this. All right, we're gonna go ahead and dry this again. Also, if you are new, I know I have said this before, but you can comment VIP right in the comments and I'll send you a welcome message and an invite into my free crafting group so that you can check out. I'm trying to figure out where my camera is. I had to take my cameras down and I put them back up and I thought that they were in the right position, but you know, sometimes they're just a little off to me. And I am super bright under this light. We've got a little like goopiness, and if you do, don't worry, because you just grab a little paper towel or whatever you have next to you and just kind of get that off. No big whoop. I'm just gonna spread this out and clean up those edges. All right, looks good. These are gonna dry up here and we're done painting. So I'm gonna take my two things here. We're just gonna wash those off real quickly. I got a little bucket of water over here. And this will clean pretty quick. Easy peasy. And then I'll show you, I almost just tossed that after I cleaned it into the trash. That's not what I wanted to do. Not at all. Okay. Clean off my paintbrush, which goes real lickety split in the water. Clean, clean, clean. I'm gonna grab my board eraser, which is so awesome, and we're just going to clean the mat, and then we'll get to assembling and chalking and squeegeeing and doing all of those things. Done. All right. Okay. Did everybody have a good weekend? Guess what I did? Guess what I did? I took the weekend off and I left on Thursday and went to a retreat with some friends, and it was very fun. A lot of the girls there were scrapbooking. I wasn't scrapbooking. I recorded like many videos. I did do a little work, but it was with friends, so I thought it was fun. And it was like all inclusive. We had our food, like we were like just having a great time. I need to dry this off. Being away from home, not a care in the world, someone to cook for us, clean up after us. It was great. Okay. Hi, Gail. Listen, I would love to be in Arizona right now. Not looking forward to this drying. My skin gets dry in the winter. I'm not looking forward to winter. I know it's gonna get cold here soon. It's been very mild lately, and I love it. I love it, love it, love it. I'm gonna take some of our surface wax. If you need some surface wax, let me know. I have some. I am going to get a little bit on my wax applicator. It's just this fun little clothy thing here. And I am just waxing. Wax on, wax off, okay? Very easy. Probably don't need to wax this guy. And I don't need to wax anything else. This is only because what I'm doing is creating a little barrier between my prepped surface made of wood and my transfer. Anything that is fibrous, wood, paper, cardstock, cardboard, whatever you might be sticking this to because it's sticky, you want to have that waxy barrier. If you have it a painted, pure painted and dried surface, that's great. You don't necessarily have to wax it. If you have any chalkboard surface, non-porous surface, you don't have to wax that. Just really your natural porous surfaces you're gonna wanna wax. Okay, so there's a couple ways to go about this using the cutout. I'm gonna label the back of my transfer sheet real quickly. Oh, I did, Elizabeth, I did. It was very fun, Gail. I'm gonna take my fuzz cloth and just peel. I'm gonna fuzz this a little bit. So waxing and fuzzing, these are things that we do when we are sticking to a non-porous or to a wooden surface. We also fuzz when we're sticking to a non-porous surface because a brand new transfer is gonna be very, very sticky. So you wanna make sure it kind of can peel up easier, okay? You don't wanna wreck it if it's super sticky. Now, you can go ahead and lay this transfer over, and I have super bright lights, so I can kind of see through to know if I'm centered or not. But I'll give you a tip. If you have a light box, they work awesome, or a light mat, whatever you call them. If you don't, and you have a tablet, you can use the app called My Light, okay? It's just called My Light. This is on my iPad, but I'm sure they have some sort of screen flashlight app that you could use. It turns your screen white, and when you lay this down, it's a light box, and you can see straight through the transfer to make sure everything is lined up perfectly. You can take it off of there and chalk away. Okay, so here it is. I'm going to use our meadow green. I hope you guys know, I don't always use our meadow because it's super, super bright, but today we're gonna use meadow. If you like it a little bit darker, you could always add a little black or brown, but we're gonna go full on meadow today. So I'm just gonna pick up a little bit on my mini squeegee here, and I'm just going to make sure we are completely stuck down, and I'm gonna start squeegeeing. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna pull that chalk paste across the silk screen portion of your transfer, or if you call it a stencil, your stencil. You just pull it straight across, covering all the angles, and you're actually scraping, okay? So we don't usually use a squeegee to apply, like this could be a new thing for you if you haven't ever chalked before. I'm sure you've used paint brushes and markers and pens and all sorts of other things, but squeegeeing is kind of new. So It's like this little rubber squeegee, the kind that you would clean your windows with, or, you know, whatever else you squeegee. And it's just a handheld squeegee. Very easy, very simple. I'm going to peel and reveal. Woo, look at that. So perfect. I'm gonna set this aside. We're gonna dry that, but I'm gonna show you how to wash this. Because like I said, they're completely reusable. So unlike the stencils that you might make or purchase in a store, these are reusable and they're adhesive on the back. So often you might find like a plastic stencil, which of course is reusable, but it's not adhesive backed. So you can't use it very easily for your paint and your other things. I just sprayed that with a little bit of water. You can take it to the sink. You can take it to a bucket of water. You can wash it right on your work mat. This is my board eraser, which gets most of that chalk off the surface of the top. And then I'm just gonna wipe it down if I can. Wipe it down with my disinfectant wipe. We're not using a baby wipe or a skin wipe. This is a disinfectant wipe. My favorite brands, Kirkland, however, you could use Clorox or Lysol wipes or, you know, any brand, as long as it is a disinfectant wipe and not a skin wipe, like not a hand wipe or a baby wipe or anything like that. Okay, now I flipped it over. This is our sticky side. When it's wet, it's not sticky. So when it's wet, you're going to wipe it down. Perfect. I've wiped off the chalk. I've wiped off the fuzz that I put when I fuzzed it on my fuzzing cloth over there. There we go. Clean as a whistle. Now, you're gonna, listen, I keep hiccuping. You're gonna let it air dry like this with the sticky side facing up. Do not let it dry with the sticky side down. It will stick to your surface so bad. When you peel it up, it will be all stretched out of shape and you won't be able to use it anymore. So, sticky side is always up when you're drying. I'm gonna lay that over there. It's gonna dry and we are going to assemble. You know, Elizabeth, okay, so you can stick it on without waxing or fuzzing, but it will stick. It will pull, especially this raw wood. It will pull the wood fibers. It's not dry. It will pull the wood fibers, and those wood fibers will stick to the transfer really hard. You won't be able to clean them off. The way I do it is like your best bet to have awesome transfer pull. If you don't have wax, that's okay. Just fuzz it a lot. It'll have less pull because it won't stick as much. We're just gonna get that all cleaned. All right, now, I still have to chalk our star. So I'm gonna take my transfer that I just washed because I wasn't paying attention. I'm gonna place it on the inside of my fuzzing cloth. This is a microfiber side. It's not for fuzzing, it's actually for drying. It was created to dry our amazing porcelain steel chalkboards. However, because it's microfiber, there's no lint, so it's perfect for quick drying your transfer. All right, now, this same kind of thing, you're gonna line it up. You want it centered You can use your light box, or I can just do this because I got this super bright light above me. And I'm gonna grab my little tool. This is our shimmer gold, so it's nice and shimmery. And I'm gonna create our star. Perfect. You really don't need a lot, and you can put the rest back in there. You will have a lot of gold left over in your packet. You'll be able to do multiple. You could do a gold tree. You could do a couple different trees. When you have your packet at home, your bundle, you can chalk on other things. If you have like glass mirror, metal, painted surfaces, canvas. So if you have anything at home that you want to chalk on, you can even chalk on cardstock if you wax it first. We do have our own chalk suede, which is like a coated cardstock. It is awesome. So you can make cards and other fun things with our chalk and our transfers. I think that's really. All right, so I just washed that off. We're just gonna flip this over and get that clean. Good deal. All right, clean again. And I'm setting it aside to dry. We're gonna dry this gold star. Gold star right here. Oh, don't do that. We don't want it to leave. While I'm drying, if you want to try this, you can get this bundle box tonight. Super great deal. Comment box in the comments. If you want to just try a mini sample, you can go ahead and comment the word sample, and I'll send you a link where you can grab your own mini sample. All right, now Diane, any raw wood that's unfinished. Now, if it's finished and it has like a poly over it or something like that, you don't need to wax. If it is unfinished, I would put a surface wax on it, yes. Ours is great because it's clear and it also has no scent, which is good because there are some that are really stinky. Now, I'm gonna do the 2 glue method. Are you ready? I'm gonna use some Gorilla Glue. That is my long lasting set, okay? And I'm gonna do a little hot glue for an immediate set because I want it to stick right away and I don't wanna have to like wait forever for it to set. So I'm gonna do some Gorilla Glue and just a little bit of the hot glue. There we go. Just kind of eyeballing it. And next we'll do the star. Way more glue than I needed to put on that star, just so you know. In fact, it's like overkill. We're gonna pretend like that didn't happen, although it did, and we all know it. Hopefully it won't squirt out too much. Oh, perfect. So cute. Okay, now we're gonna add a little tiny embellishment just so you guys can kind of get, it's fine. I'm fine. Everything's fine. Just so you can see, we've got that fun glittery gold on there and that awesome whitewashed shiplap. I'm going to take this piece of gold. It's kind of like a white gold, whitish, not silk, like not white gold, but like has white fibers in there. and then this fun Christmassy little bit. And I'm going to tie the gold around the fun Christmassy bit, whatever I referred to as that. The tricky part is keeping it centered. So as I tighten, I'm just gonna kind of straighten this, make sure it's centered, because I want, there we go. All right, so I made like this fun bow. Now I'm gonna trim the edges of the gold into like just a, there. So I have a little gold and little plaid ribbon, and we're just gonna adhere it. This can be hot glue all day long. It won't matter. Boy, we've got lots of strings of hot glue today. I'm placing it at the top because I think it's cute. You could place it at the bottom, but you've gotta deal with the word tree, rocking around the Christmas tree. So I like it at the top. So here we go. Guys, this is so adorable. I'm gonna go ahead and put together our little stand. So the stand, and then this is gonna go in here, and it's gonna look like that. So simple. How awesome is this? Let me show you. I'm gonna back up so you don't have to see me. It's like 5x7 size, super cute. You can set it on your mantle. You can set it on a tier tray. You can put it on a little shelf, on an end table, whatever, wherever you want to set this. It is so adorable. I'll kind of come closer again with it. My glue web. So simple, so cute. And this little DIY kit can be yours, just comment box. Right now, this is our kit of the week. And can you guys see the shiplap? Yeah, you can. Shiplap, so popular. Christmas tree, love it. Super cute, super easy. That's all, folks. We did that in what, 30 minutes? And a lot of it was me talking. You guys can do this fun kit at home. When you purchase tonight, it ships tomorrow. I promise. All right. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have an amazing rest of your day. And I will look forward to answering some questions in my messenger. All right, guys. Thanks for watching.